So that's got things underway. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Saka. Zinchenko. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Endo. Now Thiago. Robertson. Looks to the other side. Alexander-Arnold. To McAllister. He's tried one! Just off target.
McAllister just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Clearly not happy with that. Konate. Alexander-Arnold. Robertson. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Robertson just loves to go forward whenever he can. Zinchenko. Now it's Martinelli. Saka!
Oh, that is rather wayward. Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Alexander-Arnold. Konate. And it's Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. White can get it clear. White. Now it's Jorginho. Martinelli! He's done very well to get to that.
Martinelli is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Van Dijk with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a nicely measured... Nunez! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Yeah, but that's the threat posed by teams that have those kind of players who are willing to make those types of runs.
Jorginho. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. That's a fabulous... Saka! That's a half-decent try.
Saka did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
McAllister.
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Jorginho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, well played. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Saka. Odegaard has got himself a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Odegaard with the short one. He is just caressing the ball. Odegaard, and he's got his cross in. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And now they can spring out of defence. That's a good foot in there. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Konate. Forwards and with intent. Good spot, he's seen the run. Nunez! Keeper pulls up a fine save.
Nunez sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Salah. Oh, such a clever touch. To McAllister. In with the challenge. Odegaard with a definite foul there. Darwin. White. Gabriel Jesus. Martinelli. Alisson will lay claim to that. Thiago. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And he's there to clear it. Thiago delivers. Out again for a throw-in. Shot at goal! They've scored! There is the breakthrough! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Gabriel. Sends it forward. Oh, hang on.
Can he finish? He hits the net. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Gabriel Jesus with a predatory goal.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great coaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Konate. Endo, moved forward and quickly so. Jorginho. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Chooses to go back.
They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Odegaard. Shifted upfield. Oh, luck with that dink over the top. Thiago. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Gently done. He's had it taken off him. Gabriel gets it away. And he cuts out the supply. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Salah. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Martinelli. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it...
That's it!
Thiago. He's had it nicked away. Saliba for Rice. Martinelli. Moved on forwards. Defending of the desperate variety. Arsenal have scored 2 quick goals here.
Can he finish? Sticks it away! 2 up now, and
They are cruising. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. They took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Arsenal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Konate. And it's Thiago to McAllister. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Gets away from his opponents. Just eases him off the ball. McAllister. Mohamed Salah. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. This has gone, that's a foul. Jorginho can get it clear. Now it's Martinelli. Gabriel Jesus. Zinchenko. That has been cut short. Odegaard. Zinchenko. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And Dyke gets it away. Well, they've got it again. Fiddles it through. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. McAllister. And it's Thiago. It's Van Dijk. Mohamed Salah might just make this. Great ball if he can get there. He's got space in the area. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. And that was very necessary. And it's Thiago. Some terrific running on the ball there. Those efforts are not going unappreciated.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Zinchenko crosses.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, he'll be a little vexed with himself, having done well to get there first.
Thiago. And it's played forward. Ødegaard, who's set up one goal so far. Martinelli. Gabriel Jesus. Played out to the right. Saka. Saka! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Zinchenko. Shot could be. He's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And it's been taken short. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Robertson. Diaz. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Arsenal head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And we're already back underway here. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's neat. Thiago. Chance! That's a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
He can run onto that. He's got the shot away! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Was there ever any doubt?
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Arsenal blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Thiago. Alexander-Arnold. To McAllister. Diaz. Thiago. Room for a shot. He's in, surely! Ødegaard. In towards the middle. Goalkeeper's ball. Gets his pass away.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Diaz. Great defending, strong and determined. Gabriel Jesus. Jorginho. That's an excellent interception. Moved forward and quickly so. Robertson. Diaz. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Rice gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Saka. Oh, red, nice interception. McAllister. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Alexander-Arnold. McAllister. Shifted upfield. In comes the corner. Arsenal can start a counter here. Zinchenko. Forwards and with intent. Played back to the goalkeeper. Robertson chasing after it. Gently done. White is there, and he can get that clear. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes.
Diaz. He's found a way through. Diaz! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Diaz, that's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
They've played it short. Aimed in towards the centre. Oh, that's a fine interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Jorginho. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Darwin. Thiago goes short. Alexander-Arnold proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, great header! He's kept it out just.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
And now he has two. So is this the start of a comeback? Saliba. Gabriel. And Jorginho. It's a throw-in. McAllister. Gabriel Jesus. Odegaard. Sends it forward. And he's gone looking for safety. And they're quick to get it back. Now Ødegaard. Zinchenko. Now Ødegaard. It's Gabriel Jesus! McAllister. And Endo. Alexander-Arnold looks to get on the end of this. That's going to go a long way. And that is out of play. Alexander-Arnold. Brilliantly cut out. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Martinelli. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. A real chance to break. Darwin. Thiago. Cross from Robertson. Moved on forwards. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Ødegaard. And it's played forward. Passes short and sharp. Looking for the runner. The fullback is in acres of space. Chance for the header! Lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So now the difference is 3. McAllister. Robertson. Proves too strong. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Through to the goalkeeper.
Jorginho for Rice. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Endo. Diaz. Gabriel Jesus. White. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Now it's Darwin. Gomez. Interesting ball. He's through here. Now Mohamed Salah! No mistake! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So there's going to be another change here. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? White. It's Saka. White. White. White hurtling down that right flank. Now it's Saka.
There's the hit!
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant set-up and finish.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Turns back here, probably the best option. Gently done. Mohamed Salah, now he's off and running. Martinelli. Gabriel Jesus. Van Dijk. And it's Gomez. Succumbs to the pressure. Strong running down that left flank. It's a decent looking cross. Oh, it's come loose. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Jorginho. Forwards and with intent. That's a throw. Gravenberg. The referee's awarded a free kick. Gravenberg. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Salah. Gravenberg. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Nunez! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shifted upfield. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Robertson, and that is played back to front, and that's been levered clear, and that is as far as they're going to go. White, Saka, now it's Gabriel Jesus. Well timed, excellent interception. McAllister, that's been drilled forward. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That's been cut out, well played. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. White. Moved forward and quickly so. Saka. And Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Lovely bit of skill. Tries to get it clear. Jota. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, good spread.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Can he get big chance? Really well taken goal. It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
4 in the game. He is the man. It's become a case of men against boys. McAllister. Robertson. White. For Rice. Jorginho. Sends it forward. Martinelli. And that is it. The referee has seen enough.